Yeah, you here? What's up, people? We're here at Carlos's castle.
Silos!
Silos! Yeah!
Yeah,
Right,
okay,
guys! Love those intros. The Shanks are in the house. We got CeeLo and Goldie.
Goldie.
What's up, guys? And what do you guys got for us today?
Big Daddy Kane!
Cool,
One of
cool.
the best MCs ever. I mean,
Wow.
He's definitely top five
Top
easily.
five, okay.
Easily.
on anyone's list.
Easily.
He's recently on the top 50. Have you seen the top 50 bullshit?
Rolling Stone.
Oh, there's so
Okay.
many of them.
Yeah, there's so many, but like he's mostly on most freaking top
Oh.
50. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Out of all lists, he's
Yeah.
always on there. I think
always
he's
on.
probably the guy that comes out the most out of
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Out of all hip hop MCs throughout time.
Yeah, he's will you say like a father of hip hop or not? In the mainstream, yeah, but not
a
in
godfather to lyricism and wordplay.
The, okay, but
MC almost,
I'll go
would
with
you
that.
say?
I go with
Like
that.
an MC?
okay,
MCing, yes.
Yeah.
okay, all right,
Nice,
all
nice.
right, all
Remember that from Joe West Coast, compadre.
I mean, there's a difference, you know. There's
Shout out
MCs
to
and
my
there's
boy
rappers.
Chris Rock,
He's an MC.
Joey West Coast.
He's a full MC. He's a performer too.
He's also an actor.
He's an
Oh,
actor.
wow. Okay.
He's
What
an
movie?
entertainer.
What movie?
What did he come out on?
Posse.
Posse.
Okay.
I can't think of anything
That's,
else.
So there was a, I can't think of the name. I was just reading on it. There's another movie he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys know, definitely hit
Check
us up
out
on that.
his
And
Posse?
Posse.
Oh, okay.
Okay. definitely check it out. And now, how long have you known or followed this artist?
Probably since like 87.
Oh, wow.
That's when I first heard Rhyming with Biz.
Wow.
And he actually released that on Prism. He didn't even release that on Cold Chillin'. And Cold Chillin', we know, was the label that was actually putting out all of the Juice Crew members.
Oh yeah.
Right.
MC Shan.
MC
They had that awesome
the,
logo, man.
Cool G Rap,
the bridge, right?
MC Shan, The Bridge,
The bridge.
The
The
Bridge.
bridge. That's a sample that's been sampled.
Everywhere?
Nah, well for that Queens native.
Okay.
They'll take that and chop it up, right?
Yeah, that's a good point to bring up. Like Nas uses that little
Yeah,
sample
exactly.
still.
Or anybody.
Anybody from Queens,
Yeah.
they love that sample. They always bring it up.
Is this what they consider like West Coast or East Coast that have anything to do with the East Coast, West Coast type of
This is
hip-hop?
total golden era East Coast rap.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that was in.
Yeah, that was before its time because this is the original rap,
Yeah.
right? We're not talking about what we call
It's
it.
golden era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What they call it the golden era.
Correct.
Which is like, I would say, because everybody's got their different time frames for what exactly the golden era is, but to
But
me, I would estimate it's like the late
It's
80s.
the 94 for sure. Like 94 was like the middle of it.
Yeah,
though,
that's
right?
like, I would
Okay.
say like 86, 87.
Started.
It started and it ended like maybe
96?
95, 96.
I say 96.
I'd go with 94.
And this guy's
No, if I'm being honest, I mean, after that, it's just.
Yeah.
this guy's strict when it
Oh,
comes
okay.
to being real to hip hop.
Okay.
Music.
Okay. That's
I-
good.
I
though.
But
appreciate
that's still a
that,
good
though.
span. I mean,
Yeah.
But
just
it-
cut off a couple of years.
and that's what's always good about
Some people even say like to 99.
Yeah,
No.
depends on the perspective.
That's a no,
and,
that's a no.
You know, the listener, I think. Well, you guys think it has anything to do with the listener, or
Yeah,
Whoever,
because
you know,
I think he's a little more strict, and like I think like I still felt like in 95, 96, there's a few songs that are still really great.
I mean, there's always been good music, you know,
Yeah,
good artists,
sprinkled
but
in there. But,
but
it
we're,
was-
we're
it
talking
was
about like
ending.
an era. Then
It was ending, though.
Correct.
It's like-
Okay, yeah. It was coming to an
He's
end.
saying 94, I'm saying 95, 96.
Oh, okay. I would say
Not too far off though.
is that when? Because back at the time it was called rap, right? I mean, back
Oh,
in
It
the
was always
originally-
called rap.
Yeah.
Or hip hop.
Yeah, the culture.
The
It's
the
hip-hop.
whole thing,
It's
Uh-huh.
because it
hip-hop.
encompasses more than just the music.
Yeah.
Correct.
Hip hop
Okay.
is also like pop locking, breaking,
Oh, okay.
Graffiti.
DJing, graffiti.
And I've only recently embraced that because I used to hate that.
Really?
And they're like,
That's
rap,
understandable.
R&B,
Yeah.
and this, it's all hip. No, it's not. Hip hop is rap, rhyming.
Okay.
And I was
yeah.
like very stuck on that for a long time until I was like, you know what? No, it's a culture. It's hip hop. It's a whole thing.
Correct.
There's lyricism, R&B, everything, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, true. But that's how hip hop came about. Like they took records that obviously hit. No one was doing rap records, but they took the 70s records they had at the crib or whatever
Mm.
around, and they
Old school,
just
yeah.
flip it
They take the breaks or they
Yeah,
take like,
exactly.
the best part of the song
Yeah.
and they build a whole beat off of the
And
best
that
part of
was
the
like
song.
the creation of like how it came up.
That's
right?
genius. That's like
Yeah.
how hip hop really started.
Yeah.
That's genius, man. They made
So
the
they
best.
took-
They take the best out of what they had.
Yeah, exactly. And they enhanced it kind of, right?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
They made it better.
it.
They
They made
enhanced
it
it.
better. Like,
Sorry, I got My bad. They did. I think they made it better, or they made it where it was like they were resourceful, or they used it as a tool,
Yeah.
and they could use other samples and make one song out of like several samples.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, a lot of the new DJs also do something similar like that. Because you know, you see a lot of
I
like,
know. DJs,
you know,
yeah.
they do a lot of the
Yeah.
they make their own music like sampling and things like that. You know, so
This what was the name of the track you guys got us for today?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, Big Daddy Kane, and why why you guys putting this one on the spotlight?
For me, it's like I think it's one of his best songs. I mean, the song defines it. His style, like
So this is when
it's
you
just it's the rawest fucking Big Daddy Kane for me.
okay. So if you were putting like a youngster on you gotta check this one out if you messing with Big Daddy Kane.
Definitely.
Okay.
I think we picked two tracks, and this one I think it's a great example of how he's a rough MC. How he's a hardcore lyrical MC, and this is like a great representation of it on this song. And like you mentioned earlier, like the beat has the funky drummer beat that a lot of people
A
use.
James Brown sample.
It reminds you of Public Enemy, and Public Enemy to me was just like really fucking rough ass drums,
Yeah.
fucking bass, and just like strong ass hip
And
hop.
sirens, I don't know why they had a lot of sirens to me, like and horns.
But that was
But that's all.
that was
That's
the era.
That's
though.
exactly-
That's all East Coast.
You know, sirens and horns and stuff like that
And all music,
goes
right?
back almost to the you know, disco. You know, they used it also.
And then-
So that's the era and the sound effects that we're using. You know, so which is that.
Let's listen to it. Check it out.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat.
Bump it.
Check it out, guys. Enjoy.
Big Daddy Kane.
Oh no, maybe a little bit louder.
Louder.
Nah, you good.
The kiss of death on a rap pit, and you get slack quick, so drop the chapstick. In other words, protect and hold your own. It only takes one punch to get the head blown. This the theory, suckers get weary. Cause the cane, I'm more spice than fury. I am the flavor down on paper, and nothing can save ya. Catching the vapors, rhymes that sting your face like a quick jab. And I'm rubbing them in just like quicksand. Captivating, dominating, elevating, illustrating, fascinating, motivating, elevating, terminating, mutilating. Rhyme for worth the weight in gold, bold, never sold to a bidder. They clean and glitter, yours a bitter like kitty litter. As for damage, don't tell me what another do. Cause I quote that I'm R-A-W. So make room, cause fighters are doomed. Try to consume and make your own tomb. A grave for a casket, a tisket, a tasket. Your rhymes out of basket, boy, you get your ass kicked. For frontin' like you're hitting hard when your arms are too short. The box with guard, so don't even touch, cause I come for too much. I dress and bless any mic that I clutch. And for a rapper to challenge my freestyle, it must be senile, and that's why meanwhile, back at the ranch. The growth of the Asiatic chosen one is expanded with the new brand. So many slept on the nonchalant mat. Now wake up, sucker, this is Mortal Kombat. Niggas ain't daddy, I don't want none. 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 I seize and freeze them, seize these degrees. Put me to my knees or at ease, child, please. I break it down to bring on the next sack. Rappers are so full of shit, they need X-Lax. Stop ripping, your mind is drifting. Prepare yourself, cause I get swift and captivate the crowd that you can't understand. In times I gotta say to myself, God damn, as I get hot and still be getting warmer. And I don't have beef with no other performer. Keep to myself, never bother another. But if a rapper tries to diss, I crush the motherfucker. Frontin' them seeds that be trying to grip, need to save it. And don't even play with me when I react like a volcano erupting. I step to you and say, now what's up then? Every word will be just like surgery. cutting you open, so rush to emergency. Or either bow to your knees and bend low, or get played like a game of Nintendo. Jokes ain't my style. I ain't a child, that's why I don't smile. I combine the line, design the rhyme behind the mind, so divine the other rappers we sign. As I go on from night to morn, beginning to end, from knowledge to born. Whenever rappers are looking for a static, looks like a job for King Asiatic. N.E. send me competitors. Then again, it might just be better to just slow down. You don't wanna throw down, I get busy, get you dizzy like a merry-go-round. Feel the wrath of a Big Daddy war rhyme. And competition, prepare for wartime. Be alert for where I drop the bomb at, as I destroy you in Mortal Kombat. Make it say, Daddy, I don't want none. 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 I roll some bowl with soul, control the whole, control the bowl, the mold, and full of black gold. So let it be said, let it be read, it's out in the head, the upper to rhyme for oldest broke heads. Trying to diss the Big Daddy repertoire. What? The study screaming out of head, teach segment growth. As I just play them like a pregnant virgin, stomp them. We're trying to forbidden, your rhymes ain't hidden, or you won't be getting none of, but in front of, cause every one of my adversaries lack your little son of obituary column. Read your name if you ever try to step to the Big Daddy cane. So any claiming or aiming to be champion against me, can't be one. I rank supreme and it's a rapper's dream. This scheme and dream for my telling you what they're team. Since there's only room for one teacher, wise words from a wise man of preacher. I teach freedom, justice, and equality. Peace to the brothers and sisters that follow me. Pity poison minds of the people of ours. Slaves for mental death and power. That's the reason before I drop this bomb, I say peace to the nation of Islam. Make it say, 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 Daddy, I don't want none. Make it say, Daddy, I don't want none. Make it say, Daddy, I don't want none. Make it say, 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 Daddy, I don't want none.
Good.
That's a very popular loop.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
real
funky.
good tune, man. I like that. I could, you know, cause very classic sounding with the
Yeah.
scratching and
Yeah, you don't hear that. No
you know
more.
that's hardly ever do we have anybody use that anymore. Which brings back to that era of the '88. You know,
Yeah,
back
it was
in
big.
88.
Like I don't think you heard a record back in the day without scratching, right?
Yeah, well, back then.
Yeah, back then.
It's almost, I mean, it's still around, but it's
No,
almost
yeah.
a forgotten art.
Yeah,
you know,
forgotten.
very few people know how to do that. Very few DJs know how to mix with vinyl.
'Cause
We
everything is
could go
digital
off on
now.
a whole other tangent just talking
No,
about
I know.
that.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah,
gonna carry out.
yeah.
But,
But just real fast, it's like crazy. Like it's kind of like hip hop started off, mostly starting off with the DJ being like the,
Yeah.
Correct.
because
built
without
around
it, they
DJ.
wouldn't.
That was the instrument, right?
Yeah.
Back at
Yeah.
the time, you know.
it was a backbone.
Just-
Now
yeah.
it's like the rapper.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they use more sampling.
They kind of
machines
push
now.
the DJ to the side, or I guess to the back now.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
and some
sit
people
back
don't
there
have
to the
that.
back.
you
Yeah,
know.
get your just put the
Sampling.
song on, press play, and I go up.
Yeah.
But
And do the
The siren. Don't forget the
the
siren,
sirens
guys.
every now and then.
yeah.
That's it.
But I like that record. Like it's all over the place. It's like he's talking shit and he's schooling you, letting you know some information.
Yes.
So that's kind of he's all over it, but in a solid, not just he's talking about something, but like he's talking shit and then he acknowledges you with like, yo, peace. I'm all about peace. So it's like it's a solid track to me.
It is. It's a good track.
I like it. I think he's flexing his skills, but he's kind of like saying like, I'm talking shit, but I can back it up. I can,
Yeah.
I can talk the talk.
He's coming
Like,
correct.
walk the walk.
Like even if he's talking a little bit shit, he's coming correct and proper. Like
breaking
not
it down
like
with knowledge.
yeah, he ain't coming all like he ain't yelling on the track and he's
I
coming
mean,
decent.
just look at the way he is. He's smooth. He's hard.
Yes.
He's,
Yeah.
He's well dressed. This guy clean.
Yeah,
so
it's
you can see him in jeans and Timberlands, or you can see him in a suit. Like, and then he fingered Madonna.
That's
He,
right.
he posed
Yeah.
Naked with her.
and he actually fingered her. He never
Yeah,
fucked her.
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
fingered her.
yeah. Well, that it's claim to
These
fame
are
for
true. This is true.
that made Madonna famous,
Google
right?
it. It's
Oh, it's very true.
Now, is this?
Damn true.
Have you seen him perform live?
Yes, once. I've seen him
Okay.
perform. I'm so lucky. And
Okay.
I saw him about 3 years ago, Art of Rap Tour, and the thing that's crazy, the guy's
I
older.
think I saw.
Was that where was that in?
in Irvine, right?
Yes. And it was EPMD was there. The one I
DJ
saw.
Quick.
Curtis Blow.
Oh no.
I saw another one probably.
Maybe it was another one because yeah, they did a couple.
I
Was
saw
this a few
Curtis
years
Blow,
back?
EPMD,
Yeah.
Biz Markie.
Okay,
Big Daddy
yeah, I was,
Kane. They were all there. That's what
DJ
I
Quick,
saw.
Bone Thugs, and
No, I didn't see that
okay,
one.
yeah, I was.
Another year.
That thing. That's where I saw him. He did one of those with a bunch of West
Oh.
Coast.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Wow.
DJ Quick, Warren
Was
G.
it Crush Groove? It might have been.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was Art of
Because I think
War.
that's where I saw him. Because I saw him once. I know I saw him once.
Well,
Yeah, he's still doing his
anyway,
routine,
still
right?
doing the fucking.
Yeah, he's got a routine when
Still with Scuba Strap Lover, jumping off, doing the kick off.
Oh, yeah, that's
their
right,
heads,
Wow.
And then landing and doing the splits and
Yeah.
coming back up.
Well, yeah, he puts one knee to the, like a James Brown.
Yeah,
thing, right?
yeah.
So
and then
check it out on YouTube. I'm sure there's live videos where people can check
Scuba
it
Strap
out.
Lover, Big Daddy Kane, still doing it, man. Respect
Wow.
Big Daddy Kane.
Wow,
Yeah, they did.
that's
Came out.
that's
Holy
good.
shit.
What, they're like in their 50s?
I do that, I'm gonna rip my nutsack apart.
They're like in their 50s now or 60s? How old are they?
How old is he? I don't know.
Kane is 50.
He's like 50 years old.
Especially at that age.
Yeah, I hope he's stretched.
Any last words for the songs? For the song? Last word, like
It's hip hop.
it's hip hop.
Yeah.
It's
That's all I can
a
say.
it's almost like a lost form of hip hop
This
that I
track.
miss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where you're talking shit and you're hard, but you're also spitting knowledge,
Yeah.
and you got the dope ass drums, the funky drummer drums from James Brown, and you got dope ass scratching from DJ
Yeah.
Mr. C on the track. And I feel like this is a lost art form. It's
It
still a
is.
great song.
And I always remember that Mr. C is a big part of Big Daddy King's.
What is Mr. C?
The DJ.
The DJ. You see people, we forget about the DJ.
Well,
Right.
you can't forget. Well,
Yeah,
especially like in this.
Well, he's
time,
also the
it's
guy
like-
who
But I felt in
Kinda
this
discovered
song,
Biggie,
he was
wasn't he?
very,
Yeah.
he was very
Oh.
highlighted
Mr.
in
C
this
took
song.
him to
I don't know about
Big
that.
Daddy, whatever it is.
But I know how back in the day,
Puff Daddy.
Oh.
I know how back in the day when they used to have like the artist name and a DJ, like Eric B.
Big
Rakim.
Rakim.
Oh yeah.
What's another
Yeah, there was
one?
always the DJ was always attached
Yeah,
to it.
correct.
And
Not-
nowadays you don't
yeah.
have it. You know?
Nah, you don't have
You don't
that.
have that
Well,
anymore.
I'm wondering if it has to do
If
with
they even have a DJ.
yeah, sometimes yeah, because a lot of it is production work
Yeah.
through like a sampler or things like that. You know, that's
You can
very
make a song
commonly
on the
used.
phone.
Yeah,
And it,
yeah.
could be, and it could be multiple producers. And
Yeah.
would be just one
Technology
producer.
has taken some of that.
Yeah, I kind of miss how one album was done by one producer. You
Yeah.
know? Like I like to see produced by, not like executive produced, because all the tracks were done by someone else. That's
Wow.
dead.
Yeah. I hear you on that. Now we're gonna hit the other track. Are you gonna go
Oh
ahead and
no,
do
no,
it?
we'll end this spotlight.
Okay, cool.
Shouts out Deuces.
Stay tuned for the next one, guys.
Oh, dang.
But,
Hey, hold
but-
on, man.
no.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We'll be right back, guys. I think he left the stove on. What happened over there? Well,
Yeah,
it's
we-
turning off the frijoles.
Yeah,
They're
he
burning
left
back
the-
there.
he left the
so.
olla on.
Oh, just. But yeah, that thanks
That's
for
good
sharing
stuff,
that
yeah.
with us. That was that.
Yeah,
So,
good. Classic.
you also follow this artist through as is this one of your favorites as well, or?
He's yeah. If we're talking about overall hip hop,
Yeah.
he is very high on that list.
Wow, wow.
Um,
Now
you know, I his newer stuff I really don't get around to too much. But,
okay.
But I mean everything that he had recorded, he had 7 studio albums.
Wow,
That's a
that is a lot because I don't think we have too many.
Like I followed him through
Yeah.
his career, but after they
Yeah.
they start doing maybe mixtapes and stuff like that.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of don't listen too much to that.
Mix.
But
now,
yeah, I mean he's very
yeah, you're talking about like remixes that they make like from the song, because I know remixes were very big like in the 80s. Is that what you're referring to as a mixtape, or are you talking about in a different form?
no mixtapes.
Uh-huh.
No, like, cause my generation mixtape is like the one that they hit on the street where all they do like.
Oh, Joey was talking about
Yeah,
that. I
because you
think.
guys mixtape is a different meaning. Like,
Yeah.
from our generation.
We did a show about
A
that.
mixtape.
What's
My
your
generation was like a lot of it was free album that they gave that they could use beats from anybody else and freestyles on top of beats,
So,
and there'll be like a couple of singles. That was my mixtape generation. But Joey's.
Hold it with this
Oh,
incorrect.
wow, what do we
Hold
got?
it. By the way, my name's Tony Bouilloni. How you doing?
Hey,
How's
nice
it
to
going?
meet you.
Hey,
Where
nice
were
to
you
meet
at, bud?
Oh, you know, I was just around the corner. You know what I mean? Hey, how
Come
you
on,
doing? How you doing? Nice to meet
Did you
you.
catch the show?
First of all, I want to. Unfortunately, you're getting some incorrect knowledge about a mixtape.
Oh, wow, man, let's hear it.
Break it
I
down.
would like to know what's going on here.
Real mixtape is when a DJ would come out and mix a whole bunch of songs together on one mixer and two turntables and record it, and that would be a mixtape, and it'd be a whole bunch of exclusives, usually singles that other people didn't have at that time, or the shit that was hot,
Yeah.
Wow.
hot off the press.
It's kind of similar, but more. They could put a album out without sales, you know. And not my generation.
I know, like, nowadays it's more like it's not even like about mixing, it's more just like new songs.
Yeah.
And even like rapping over other people's
Freestyle.
beats.
Yeah, yeah.
Stuff like that. Or freestyle, like, you know, like freestyle really should be like you just grab the mic and you're not even knowing what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
And you just say it right there.
Go at it. Top of the head.
Top of the head.
Not written or.
Top of the fucking head. A dome.
Well, that's good. Well, it's good to know that, my friend. Thank you for coming
Come
out and
through.
saving
You're
us.
welcome.
Because we were going to get lost on this subject already.
Bada bing.
Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Now, we're going to have to go, but so say bye to CeeLo for us because I guess you got. You're still
He's a
cooking
little
over there, right?
preoccupied right now. He's taking a shit.
He's taking
Well, guys, he's a little tied up, but we'll say bye to him. And Willie,
Goldie.
thank you for sharing that with us. Give us your feedback and give us your likes and subscribe. Also.